Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling strangely tired? Not physically, not mentally, but spiritually worn out? No yelling, no insults, just smiles, small talk, maybe even compliments. And yet, you feel hollow, almost like something invisible got taken from you. That's not your imagination. It's real. And there's a name for it, energy vampire. But they don't have fangs. They don't hiss in sunlight. They don't even know they're doing it. And that's what makes them dangerous. What is an energy vampire? Let's throw away the stereotypes. Energy vampires aren't just toxic people. They're not cartoon villains. They're human, often lost, hurting, and hungry for what they can't create themselves. Emotional energy, presence, stability, peace. They feed off others to fill what feels empty inside them. Not always intentionally, but the effect is the same. They pull you in with need, with charm, with chaos. And when you leave, you feel less grounded, less alive. Energy vampires don't target everyone. They pick carefully, even if they don't realize it. So why you? Because you feel, you care, you absorb. You're likely one of these, an empath tuned into the moods around you like a living antenna, a fixer addicted to solving others to avoid your own pain, a people pleaser confusing love with self-erasure, a peacemaker who would rather bleed silently than disturb the peace. These traits aren't flaws, they're strengths, just unshielded ones, and anything unshielded becomes a target. The science and soul of energy exchange. This isn't woo-woo. Science backs this up. We have mirror neurons, designed to reflect the emotional states of others. That's how empathy works. Spend enough time with someone anxious, controlling, or emotionally explosive, and your body starts mimicking their nervous system. It's why one draining person can ruin your entire week. But beyond biology, there's something deeper, something spiritual. Call it chi, prana, energy, or just vibe. It's real, and it's valuable. Energy vampires, they sense when you're open. They sense when your light is unguarded, and they move toward it, like moths to flame. They don't always look like villains. In fact, the most dangerous ones feel safe at first. Let's break down their disguises. The victim, they're never okay. Life is unfair, and you're the only one who understands them. The narcissist, think Homelander from The Boys. Everything revolves around them. You're an accessory to their ego. The critic, dressed in wisdom, offers advice laced with subtle shame. Their praise always has a hook. The dependent, you become their emotional GPS. Without you, they're lost. You become their therapist and their host. The drama magnet. There's always a fire, always a crisis, always a reason to make their chaos your responsibility. The mirror, the scariest one, they reflect your values, your vibe, your dreams, until you trust them. Then the slow drain begins, and you don't even realize until you feel empty. But why we don't leave? You'd think we just walk away, but we don't. Why? Because energy vampires don't just drain, they validate at first. They make you feel needed, special, chosen, and in a world that often feels cold, that warmth is addictive. But here's the hard truth. Just because someone needs you doesn't mean they're good for you. You are not a rescue mission. You are not required to bleed to prove your worth. This isn't just about exhaustion. It's deeper than that. When you ignore your instincts, when you keep giving out of guilt, fear, or habit, you pay a price. Over time, you lose clarity. You can't tell what emotions are yours anymore. Boundaries. You start saying yes when you mean no. Direction. You become reactive, not intentional. Joy. Even good things feel dull. Like life is happening through you, not to you. And eventually, you stop trusting yourself. Your gut says this feels wrong, but you stay again and again until numbness becomes your default. So what now? How do you defend yourself? Not with anger, not with revenge, but with awareness. Step 1, notice the leak. After time with someone, ask, do I feel more alive or more drained? Step 2, reclaim distance. You don't need to explain your silence. Not everyone deserves front row seats to your soul. Step 3, no is a spell. Boundaries are protection, not punishment. No is sacred. Say it with love, but say it. Step 4, ground your energy. Walk barefoot, breathe slow, write, restore your nervous system. Spiritual hygiene matters. Step 5, reflect, don't absorb. You are not a sponge. Let their chaos bounce back. You are a mirror, not a drain. Step 6, see the pattern. If vampires keep showing up, it's time to ask, what part of me thinks being drained is love? You feel drained for a reason. Not because you're broken, but because you're powerful. Your presence is nourishing. But not everyone deserves to drink from it. You don't have to attack. You don't have to fix them. You just have to stop offering your soul on a plate. One small no, one boundary, one breath of silence. That's all it takes to end the cycle, because they don't disappear when you fight. They disappear when you stop feeding them. You are not a battery. You are not a healer for the unwilling. You are not responsible for someone else's unprocessed shadow. You are a sun, shine, burn, but protect your orbit, because not everyone is meant to walk in your light. And you were never meant to be anyone's fuel.